This presentation of Burlington High School varsity football between the undefeated 6-0 Burlington Red Devils and the undefeated 6-0 Stoneham Spartans. Anthony Matos here to take you through this matchup of undefeated heavyweights. The Devils sit at 6-0, number 5 seed in Division 4. The Stoneham Spartans sit at 6-0, number 2 in Division 6. On camera today, the great Bill Hayes, and directing in the van on the other side of the field, the great Robert Paris. Brady Kosses will join us in the second half. And thank you for joining us live from Connolly Memorial Stadium in Woburn, Mass. Burlington won the toss and elected to receive. And John Mello will take this one up the right sideline near the 40-yard line.
Returned by number 11.
And that is where the Burlington offense will take over.
Out of bounds by number 5, Dylan Brown. First and 10.
Last week, a hard-fought win against Melrose for Burlington. And they will start at the 41-yard line. And the story today, score as much as you can. This Stoneham offense can really bring you down, especially the offensive and defensive line groups. They start in the pistol with JT in the backfield. Guerrier awaits the snap. It's inside zone to JT. JT Doherty right up the middle to the 46-yard line, a gain of 5 on first and 10. Doherty. And Stoneham plays a clock game, but Burlington does too. That dreaded double wing offense.
Number 67, Cooper Brisson. Gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Guerrier had a pretty good showing against Melrose. No interceptions for the third straight week for Guerrier. His last pick thrown was a Hail Mary against Woburn, week 2, pardon. Guerrier has it. Handoff again, JT up the middle.
Ball carried by number 1, JT Doherty.
Down to the 47. They'll give him
Wyatt
1.
Romanowski.
And Wyatt Romanowski on the tackle for Stoneham. The ball may have came out. At least that's what Stoneham thought. Burlington will retain it. It looks like third down
Gain of
and
1. It'll be 3rd
5.
and 4.
3rd and 4. So back-to-back pistol runs for Burlington. I'm sure the crowd will pick up here. Third and 4. It's basically a home game here. Lots of red and lots of blue in the stands. Maybe we'll see a play action here. Guerrier looking left. Guerrier across the middle, pass caught. That's the sophomore, the junior Ryan Ellis.
Number 10, Anthony Juria to number 7, Ryan Ellis.
And that results in a first down at the 44-yard line for Guerrier.
First down Burlington at the Stoneham 44-yard line.
And the pass game seems to be back like they never left. And Guerrier's ability to extend plays with his legs is going to be the key story today. He did an excellent job last week. And the bigger question is whether Stoneham has the firepower on defense to stop this offense. First and 10, Stoneham 44. Guerrier fakes it to Doherty. In the flat to Doherty. Bad throw. He will lose 2 yards.
JT Doherty.
It'll be second down and 12.
It'll be 2nd and 12.
So Doherty would have rather just spiked that one to the ground. A rare misfire from Guerrier. Can't hear myself. What happened? There we go. Okay, we're back. As they break the huddle, second down 12. Guerrier awaits the snap from the pistol. He motions Brooks to a wing back. Guerrier drops. Guerrier pump fake. Guerrier over the middle. Ellis off his hands, incomplete near the 20.
Pass intended for number 7. Ryan Ellis is broken up by number 27.
Broken up by Christian Jules, the senior. It'll be 3rd down and 12. Really good play design there from Greg Sheridan. And Guerrier unable to thread the needle. Looking for Ellis. Ellis is a junior, pardon. Not a sophomore. 3rd and 12 from the 46. 8:45 to go, first quarter. Guerrier takes it. Drops back, 4-man rush. Guerrier over to Doherty. Doherty's got some space. JT down the left sideline, first down Devils.
To number 1, JT Doherty. Tackled by number 67, Cooper Brisson.
Pardon me, that was Matty Conti out of the backfield.
Burlington at the Stoneham 28-yard line.
Receiving back. Burlington down near the 28. They're back on it. Guerrier across the middle, incomplete. Shane Sheehan, the
Pass
target.
is incomplete. Intended for number 16, Shane Sheehan. 2nd and 10.
He was heavily involved in the Week 1 win against Westboro. Caught a touchdown pass and Guerrier unable to put that one on a kneel. So results in 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. Stoneham senior night here in Woburn. We're in Woburn. Stoneham grabbing a new field, building a new field. Their old field needed a reset. 2nd down 10 from the empty. It's a touch pass to Brooks. He gets space. He's dangerous. And he only goes down near the 25.
Ryan Brooks.
That will result in 3rd and 7 coming up for the Devils.
7, Logan Tran. 3rd and 8 from the 26-yard line.
Be 3rd down and 8 from the 26 for Burlington. So what will Sheridan draw up here? It's an empty look with Fernandez to Guerrier's right at tight end. He drops back. He looks right. Pressure coming. Guerrier off his back foot. Looking for Brooks. Incomplete. He had to play defensive back.
Incomplete. Intended for number 26.
Couldn't find the ball,
Ryan
and
Brooks.
now it's decision time.
Number 5, Dylan Brown.
They're probably going to go
It'll be
for
4th
it
and
here.
8.
It's a little too deep for a field goal and too short to punt. So 4th down, 8. 7:44 to go in the first quarter. And biggest play of the game thus far. You have to score against this Stoneham team basically every drive because they can do the same. And it looks like they'll have Conti back in the backfields for some extra hands. It's trips to Guerrier's right. They motion Brooks to the outside. There's a flag on the play. The false start on Burlington.
Against Burlington, 5-yard penalty.
So that will be 4th down and 13 now for Burlington. And a tough blow. Drive seems to have slowed down. Stoneham senior night here. And the coach is getting the crowd hyped. Almost a revenge game for George Balian. He's 0-2 against his old team. Looks like the same play but reversed. Guerrier, he's got to find that wheel route to Brooks. He's stepping up. Guerrier escaping, and he's brought down. Wyatt Romanowski on the sack.
9, Wyatt Romanowski.
And the Spartans take over.
1st and 10.
And it's test time for the Devil defense. Back at the 31-yard line. And here we go. And at quarterback number 12, Sean Powers, the junior. Here they are. One high safety's Brooks, everyone else on the line. And it's Powers to keep it. He goes up the middle and a little bit more. Sean Powers, right side, being chased down by Conti. Powers gets out of bounds at the 45.
12, Sean Powers pushed out of bounds.
And a 24-yard run to open the game for Sean Powers. And the Stoneham offense
First and 10 Stoneham at the Burlington 43-yard line.
They'll give him to the 43, so 26-yard run. And a really big play to open the game. Just being patient, following his blockers, and finding the right hole to go through. From the Burlington 43. Spartans take over. Back in that wing T look. It's a handoff to the outside. Sean Kitley. And Kitley still going down to the 30.
Number 2, Sean Kilty.
Kilty, pardon me. 13-yard gain.
Matty Conti.
Offense is moving.
First and 10 Stoneham on the Burlington 30-yard line.
In 2 plays, they're already at the 30. And a lot of the top teams in the state run this offense, this type of offense. So this will be huge for the Devils if they can have stuff to point out as the season progresses. 1 more week left. It's a toss, and that one is stuffed. They'll give him a gain of 2.
Number 7, Logan Tran.
That's Logan Tran on the carry.
Hey, great job, D. Keep it up.
They'll give him 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Tackled by number 77, Jaden Navarro Alvarez. Gain of 2.
Perkins,
2nd and 8.
Perkins Augustin on the tackle for Burlington. And we're about halfway through the first quarter. And this is the mind games when you play Stoneham. They run the ball, and they keep that clock moving. All it takes is 1 play. 2nd down 8. It's a toss again. That is Kilty. Sean Kilty up the middle. Touchdown, Spartans.
Sean Kilty, good for a Stoneham touchdown.
And the Spartans strike first in Woburn. And he went right through that A-gap. As they line up for the point after. It'll be Christian Paolini on the point after. Try and make this a 7-0 game. Up and
Extra
good.
point is good by number 1,
7-0.
Christian Paolini. The score is Stoneham 7, Burlington
5:49 to go, 7-0 game. 1 drive each for both teams. Burlington stopped on 4th and 12. And all it took was Stoneham 5 plays. 5 plays in about a minute and a half to go down the field and score. As Burlington will be back in their kick return look. And maybe some warm-up. They had a really tough battle against Melrose last week. And this game has been circled. Week 1. And it was 41-32 last year in Burlington. Stoneham got the victory. And a line drive kick and received by Sam Fernandez. At the 37, he will just fall on.
Sam Fernandez.
So another shortish field for Burlington.
First and 10 Burlington on the 38-yard line.
37-yard line is where they'll begin.
Excuse me, 36-yard line.
36-yard line. And here comes the offense again. Seems like a very physical defensive end team. So the Burlington tackles really have to get low and protect Gary. He can only do so much with his legs. As he looks left and fires past cut, that's Ellis again. He uses his legs for close to the first down. And the question is, are they going to give it to him?
Pass is complete to
They
number
might call
7,
it 2nd and a hair.
Ryan Ellis, tackled by number 11, Peter Bocelli, and number 67,
Peter
Cooper
Bocelli on the tackle for Stoneham. And there was a
Penalty on the play.
flag on the play.
Personal
foul on
against
Stoneham. Little chippy after the play. That will result in a first down and 15 extra yards. So we are going to move those chains way further down. To the
First and 10, Burlington on the
Stoneham
Stoneham
30. Test. We back? We're back. Okay. Little technical difficulties
Gain
there,
of
ladies and
7.
gentlemen. Gain of
Second and
7.
3 from the 32-yard line.
It'll be 2nd and 3 from the 32 after the penalty and a 7-yard JT run. Back to the pistol goes Guerrier. Awaiting the snap. Guerrier. And a ball is out! You can't turn it over against Stoneham, and I think they just did. They did.
Fumble is recovered
Stoneham
by number
takes
24,
over.
Tony Dean.
Tony
Stoneham will
Dean
take
on the
over.
recovery.
First and 10.
And a huge blow on a
On the
very
32-yard
avoidable
line.
play. And Conti just got into the running back, receiving back role. He's been a receiver for the last 2 seasons. And back to the defense. It's a toss to the outside. That is Logan Tran. And he'll
Ball
take it near
carried
the
by number 7, Logan
42-yard
Tran.
line.
Tackled by number 7,
Tackled by Ryan Ellis. They're going to give him a first down, gain of 12.
First and 10, Stoneham on the 43-yard
They'll
line.
take it at the 43-yard line. And these chunk plays, 1 stop out of 6 plays for Burlington on defense. And it looks like they have 6 down linemen. And it's a keeper for Powers. He goes up the middle, pushing forward.
Ball carried by
And
number
they'll mark
12,
it
Sean
at the
Powers.
47-yard line.
Tackled by number 11, John Mello.
And John Mello in on the stop. Gain of 4.
Gain of 4. Second and 6 on the
It'll be
47-yard.
2nd and 6 from the 47 for Burlington. And it seems like a USA theme for the student section, or the student standing area, as it looks like. Not so much a section. 2nd and 6, 47. Powers at the toss. That's Kilty. And Kilty for
Carried by
1.
number 2, Sean Kilty. Tackled by number 53, Brian Haggerty.
And
Third
that
and
is
5.
Josh Hollenbeck on the stop for Burlington. It'll be 3rd and 5. Biggest play of the game. You got to get your offense back on that field if you're Burlington. And if you're Stoneham, this is where we might pull out one of those passes. They have a little sneaky pass play. And that's why they have Brooks all the way up top. It's usually 1 or 2 guys that release. Powers, it's a toss to the outside. Flag on the play. This is Kilty. And Kilty, breaking tackles, has the first down.
Ball carried by number 2, Sean Kilty.
And pending on the flag,
Penalty on the play. Motion against Stoneham.
it's an illegal motion on Stoneham. So this one looks like it's going back.
5-yard penalty. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Results in 3rd down and 10 for the Spartans. Third and 10. And Burlington looks like they, nope, same look on both sides. Motion man is Baselli. He motions to the outside,
Timeout, Stoneham.
and timeout Stoneham. didn't like what they see. 2:10 to go here. 6-0 versus 6-0. Number 5 in D4 Burlington, number 2 in D6 Stoneham. Huge playoff implications here. Live from Connolly Memorial Stadium. Robert Paris directing today. Bill Hayes, the one and only camera. And I'm Anthony Matos. Brady Kosses will be joining us later this evening on color commentary. Crisp, cool fall evening. Perfect for some Thursday night lights, not Friday night lights. And as the stadium slowly and slowly starts to fill up, you like to see it. The more voices, the merrier. 3rd and 10. Stoneham from their own 43. It's a toss. It's a jet sweep. He looks like he's got it. Logan Tran. And he does. That's 11.
Knocked out of bounds.
When they needed
at the
10.
Burlington 46-yard line. 1st and 10 Stoneham.
Great play design on the counter. And right back to the 46-yard line. Stoneham from the Burlington 46. It's just a dive. And Powers is still up and still going, being chased down by Fernandez. Powers down to the 10.
12,
he somehow stayed on his feet.
Number 20, Sam Fernandez.
Off of a QB dive.
1st and 10 Stoneham on the Burlington 9-yard line. Huge play for Stoneham. As now they have it 1st and goal from the 9. It's Powers. Outside goes Tran, down inside the 2. Number 7, Logan Tran.
Down to the 2-yard line.
1-yard line by number 26, Ryan Brooks.
Brooks on the tackle as that clock keeps moving.
2nd and goal from the 1-yard line.
Third and goal from the 1 after the stop on 2nd down. It's a keeper. Or is it? Looks like we have 4th and goal. We do.
In for the Stoneham touchdown.
They'll call it a touchdown. One ref outruled the other. And we have a 13-0 game with 3 seconds left here in the first. So that Stoneham offense took a little longer than they would have hoped. Powers didn't have the speed to get to the pylon. Score nonetheless. Kick is good.
Is good by number 1, Christian Polini. The
and
score is
Polini makes
14,
it 14-0.
Burlington 0.
And maybe just a kickoff, and we'll go to the second quarter here at Connolly Memorial Stadium in Woburn, right on Montvale Ave. Really good spot for a high school. City of Woburn. And now the Burlington offense has to limit mistakes. And last drive had all the momentum, and then it was just taken away due to just a handoff mistake. And Stoneham does what Stoneham does and just goes right down that field. 2 drives, 2 scores for Stoneham. 2 drives, 2 turnovers for Burlington. 1 on downs and a lost fumble. As Pellini will be set to kick off. Line drive kick. Fernandez will fall on it.
Kick is down by
And
number
that
20.
will take us to the end of the first quarter.
Sam Fernandez.
Don't have to go far to flip this
That's the
field.
end of the
Your
first
score
quarter.
after
The
1.
score, Stoneham 14,
Spartans 14,
Burlington
Devils
0.
zip. And looking for an answer here on their opening drive of the second quarter. We're back in a flash. Second quarter back underway at Connolly Memorial Stadium. Anthony Matos here. Bill Hayes on camera. Robert Parris in the truck directing. And the Burlington offense back to work, as they have been 0 for 2 on drives, scoring drives today, and Stoneham 2 for 2. That dreaded double wing. And a handoff up the middle. It's JT Doherty somehow coming through down to the
Carried by
45.
number 1, JT Doherty.
Gain of 8 on the opening play of the second quarter.
By number 7, Logan Tran, and number 10,
And the
Sam
story has
Serrata.
been for Burlington,
Gain of 8, second
the
and 2.
mental mistakes. Penalties bringing them back, and of course the botched snap, which could have ended a potential scoring drive, and this would have been a totally different game. Second down and 2, from the 45. Garrier in the pistol. It's a stretch to JT. JT Doherty, right side, has the first down a little bit more right near
Ball carried by
midfield.
number 1, JT Doherty.
On the right hash.
Tackle by number 11, Peter Bocelli.
Chew the clock, but score. That's the motto this drive.
First and 10, Burlington at the
They'll mark
49
him
yard
at
line.
the Burlington 49, so not yet in Stoneham territory. Back to the pistol. Brooks will be on an island to Garrier's left. Going against Christian Jules, who had the pass breakup earlier. Garrier drops back. Curl route. Brooks in the open field. Jules will bring him down at the 45.
Pass complete to number 26, Ryan Brooks.
Gain of
Tackled by
6,
number
Jules.
27, Christian Jules.
Really good tackle. They'll bring him to the 44, actually.
Gain
They'll
of
get
7.
7
It'll
on
be
that.
second and 3.
And Garrier and Sheridan doing all they can to get Brooks an open space. Test.
Loss of 2. Third and 5.
Results
On the
in 3rd and
46
5 after the loss of 2. And is this punting territory, or do you go for it here? That's the mind games. It's a little too deep back-wise. But it all depends on this third down for Garrier. Takes it. It's a rollout. He's got JT blocking for him. He finds a man. It's Brooks. Inside the 40 to the 37. And the
Pass is
drive
complete to
continues,
number
and he gets out of
26,
bounds to
Ryan
stop that
Brooks.
clock.
Coverage by number 5, Dylan Brown.
Dylan
First
Brown
and
on
10,
the tackle for
Burlington
Stoneham.
on the Stoneham 37-yard line.
The 37-yard line is where the Devs have it. Guerrier in the pistol. Takes it, fakes it to Doherty. Guerrier going up top. He's got Brooks. He's got it. And Brooks near the goal line. Are they going to give it to him? What's the call? They got a touchdown.
Ryan Brooks
One-on-one coverage. Eventually, he was going to come through. What a ball
for Burlington
from Guerrier. And here we go. A reasonable size difference from Jules and Brooks. And Guerrier just picking his matchup. Perfect ball, perfect spot. And it's all on Zabaros to make this a 7-point game. And now it's all on that defense. One stop is all they need, and they are right back in this game. Snap is down to Barros, up and good, right down Cambridge
Kick
Street.
is good by number 38, Arthur DeBarros.
8:35 to go. The Devs aren't dead yet.
7.
14-7 at Connolly Memorial Stadium in Woburn. A little bit of a chilly fall evening. It's getting a little colder as the night goes on. Some pretty cloudy skies. I thought the lights was the moon for a second. Pretty pitch black here. Some clouds in the sky. People still filing in. (14-7) as we get set to kick off.
Stoneham, number 5, Dylan Brown, and number 7, Logan Tran.
Really well put
Kicking
together
off,
drive
number
from the
38,
Burlington offense, and
Arthur
DeBarros
DeBarros.
will be set to kick off. So realistically, if you're Stoneham, you'd want to chew this clock down as much as you can. You get the ball to start the second half. And Burlington, of course, electing to receive because they thought they'd score. DeBarros will be set to kick off. Fairly deep kick. There are whistles and maybe some early movement.
Penalty on the play.
Probably on Burlington for illegal procedure here.
Offside Burlington, 5-yard penalty.
So now they'll kick off from the 35. So 5 yards back, which means 5 yards closer for the Spartans. So now the kickoff from the 35. And the Stoneham returners are back as far as the 15. Pretty weird return here. 4-1-2, 1-1-2. Barros puts all of his leg into it, bounces at the 25 and rolls. And Richer on the special teams tackle near the 30.
Kick return by number 7, Logan Tran.
Logan Tran on the return
Tackled
for
by
Stoneham.
number 21, Daniel Hannafin.
Hannafin and Richer
First
combine
and
on
10
the tackle for
Stoneham on the
Burlington.
31-yard line.
Stoneham will take over at the 32. Sean Powers and company. Sean Powers Jr. And everyone down the line. And it's a jet reverse. This one's to Tran, and Tran being pushed back.
Ball carried by number 2, Sean Kilty.
That's Kilty, pardon, down to the 36. They'll give
Tackled by
him
number
5.
20,
Sam Fernandez
and
again on
number
the tackle.
26, Ryan Brooks.
It's really hard to see who gets the ball because it's
Gain of 4,
Powers
2nd and
is
6.
crouching behind all those wing backs and tight ends. Five on that play. Let's see what the Spartans draw up here. The QB dive worked out pretty well. Motion man, jet reverse, Kilty. Up the middle, Kilty cuts it back outside, and tackle made
Ball
by
carried
Mello
number
before
2,
that
Sean
went
Kilty.
haywire.
Tackle by number 11.
They'll give him
John
7, good enough for a Stoneham first down. And that D-line has to get low enough to bring him down on first
down,
contact.
Stoneham on the 43-yard line.
One bounce out, and it's all over. That's what Stoneham's done, fighting after contact.
Cameron Brady Kosses is here
Hello, hello, hello.
to do some color. As there goes Powers. Right side, does he have the legs? He does.
Carried by number 12, Sean
Not
Powers.
down at the 1.
Knocked out of bounds by number 26, Ryan Brooks.
And Brooks brings him down at the 1. And Stoneham in prime position.
First and
The
goal,
play
Stoneham
calling
at the
from
1
Stoneham
yard
so
line.
far has been really great.
Has it?
And Brady, obviously, you've been caught up by watching and the group chat,
I
as you
have
said.
been. Just a little kind of like what's been going on.
It's the double wing, Brady. I mean,
I've seen that.
Stoneham.
I know that. Stoneham's double wing.
QB sneak and Powers
Ball carried
will
by
take it
number
in.
12, Sean Powers, good for a
Stoneham goes up
touchdown.
27 with 5:27 to go in the second quarter.
Do you mean 14?
It's 20-7.
Oh, I thought you said they were up 27.
No, they're up 20-7.
My bad. I'm going down.
And now back to work for the offense. And Pelini will be on for the point after. Snap down, kick up, and
Extra
good.
point is good. By number 1,
21-7.
Christian Paulini. The score is Stoneham 21, Burlington 7.
Not to put you in a rush early, Brady, but how do you get back in this game?
I just got back from driving. I'm in driving mode right now.
3-point turn.
Now it's back up to
Put it back up.
It was backups. But if you're Burlington, I don't know how they've been on offense this game so far.
Two really costly turnovers on downs and a fumble on a handoff.
So you want to avoid those. Those are probably bringing
Self-inflicted mistakes.
That probably is bringing the mentality down for Burlington a bunch. So I think if you're Burlington, you wanna make sure you want to get back in the game. You want to motivate your team and just have a good mindset for the rest of this half, because you still have a half, 3 quarters pretty much to go.
Exactly.
2.5 quarters.
2.5 quarters to go.
Momentum is hard to stop. So if you get like a quick one-play touchdown or something, then that momentum will carry on for a while.
Score quick and stop this Stoneham offense. They've gone a perfect 3 for 3. Burlington did start with the ball to open the game. The Gary to Brooks connection.
Shocker.
Last drive, 43 yards. Basically a one-on-one ball, and Pelini. It will be Daniel Hannafin on the return, straight up the gut. And the sophomore Hannafin down to the 45.
Daniel Hannafin.
And that's the way to start a
Tackled by
drive.
number 21, Ben Bruno.
Start it.
First and 10, Burlington at the 45-yard line.
So I have to get right home.
So short field for Burlington as they get set right back. Garrier and company back in the pistol. Doubles to his right, Brooks on an island to his left. It's a handoff. JT up the middle, stuffed.
Ball carried.
Romanowski and Serrata.
Tackled by number 10, Sam Serrata.
And they lose one.
Loss
It'll be
of one,
second down
second
and
and
11. Stoneham takes over
Burlington with the timeout.
from the 47-yard line.
10 Stoneham on the Burlington 47-yard line.
As the referees discussed that one. That looked pretty close. I mean, we don't really have an angle over here
We don't.
for that, so we trust the refs on that one. Really huge, and that's going to come up big, that misconnection from Brooks and Garrier. A rare misfire from those two. In the last 5 weeks, they've been really connecting.
Just the mentality right now.
Got to keep your heads up if you're Burlington. This is exactly what Stoneham wants. They want you to think you're out of the game when you're really
Stoneham's
not.
good at the
14-point game.
It's just, their offense is just such a weird playbook. And like formations.
Double wing. It's double wing.
Double wings. It's just
Wing
confusing.
flex, and they can pass it out of any formation.
It's hard to come into with a sturdy game plan for this team.
Sean Powers back at it with the Spartans offense. Motion man, they'll give it to Kitley. Kitley down to the 45. They'll give him 2.
Number 2, Sean Kilty. Tackled by number 11, John Mello.
One play at a time. Powers. It's a pass, a rollout pass. Into the flat, pass caught.
There's a flag.
That's number 21, Ben Bruno,
Pass
down the left
complete to
sideline.
number 21, Ben Bruno.
I think I saw
Penalty on the play.
Flags are down. It's illegal
Motion
shift
against
on
Stoneham.
Stoneham. This one's going back.
That happens to my 9 opponents today.
5-yard penalty on that play.
Motion against Stoneham, 5-yard penalty. It'll be 2nd and 14.
And there's the first pass play of the day, and it won't even count. And you got to read your keys if you're Burlington. They're going to look, they're all tight ends, so they can check and release. He's got 3 wing backs, and it's a double reverse. It's Kitley, Sean Kilty, right sideline chased by Brooks. He's got a touchdown. Spartan.
Number 2, Sean Kilty.
241, Anthony Matos, Brady, Kosses. Commentary team, Robert Paris in the truck on director duties, and the great Bill Hayes on camera today. Bringing you the battle of undefeated. Number 2 in Division 6 at 6-0 Stoneham. Number 5 in Division 4, 6-0 Burlington. Fox 25 News' game of the week right here. And this is surprising, but not at the same time to me, Brady.
I expected a high-scoring offense from Stoneham, but I expected Burlington's defense, or offense actually, to even hold some. I expect this to be a
Exactly what
game.
I thought. Exactly what I thought. I thought Burlington's offense could keep up with this Stoneham offense.
It's hard to keep up with it. They've been a dominant offense for a long time. As outside.
High short kick. Received. Ball comes out. Who's going to be on it? I think Burlington got on that. And Shane Sheehan got rocked.
Fumble is recovered
And
by number 11,
John Mello will
John
recover
Mello.
it.
That's
And
not how you
Tackled by number
statement
21,
from
Ben Bruno.
Stoneham.
Not how you want to
That's
start.
not how you want to start a drive where you need to score.
1st and 10 Burlington on the 28-yard line.
And that sideline is pumped. And I see a ton of red helmets facing down on that Burlington sideline. This game is far from over. It just takes
Far
one
from
stop.
over. You can't lose momentum right now. You still have a whole half to play. Anything can change. Teams have come back from greater.
Easily greater.
You just got to have positivity.
One stop and one score. That's all you need.
Exactly.
Garrier in the wing, flex, pistol. He takes it. He's looking. It's a screen. JT looking for any sort of hole. He'll take it to the
Pass
35.
complete to number 1, JT Doherty. Tackled by number 24, Tony Dean.
35.
If you're Burlington and you do end up taking
Gain of
losing
8,
this game,
2nd and
next
2.
week, you have senior night next week, last home game of the season, last game of the regular season, and you already know that if they lose here, that momentum is going to be insane against Watertown.
And there we go. That's Ryan Ellis. He's good in space down inside the 20.
Number 7, Ryan
This is what
Ellis,
Burlington
knocked
needs.
out of bounds by number
Plays
7,
like this to
Logan
get the
Tran.
momentum back.
As they go back to the hurry up.
I don't know why we're hurrying up. He got knocked out of bounds.
Garrier awaiting the play from Sheridan. It's these playmakers in space, Brady. Really, really dangerous.
Once Burlington gets in the red zone, it's hard to stop them.
2:02 to go. And we have a timeout, Stoneham.
Timeout Stoneham.
And maybe we're shifting a little bit more towards Burlington. This momentum.
One score.
most
One
of it-
score and we'll get this crowd going.
Most of it is on the Burlington, on the Stoneham side, excuse me.
Stoneham is technically the home team here.
Seems pretty even in terms of crowd-wise. I mean,
It does.
right down the street from Burlington and Stoneham is Woburn.
It might be some like other senior. It might be some senior nights
This is
for
senior
both
night.
towns. For Stoneham,
This is senior night for Stoneham.
there might be senior nights for Burlington. That
Is Thanksgiving home?
no,
It's away, so it's in
Away.
Bedford.
yes, our senior nights next week.
Senior night's next week.
against Watertown.
And that should be I'm not going to say free, but
That should be a win.
should be a much easier job than tonight.
Say if you're Burlington, you finish the season 7-1 if you drop this.
7-1, 8-0.
7-1 and 8-0. Yes, it's a big difference, but this is the best Burlington team we have seen in a long time.
Yes.
And you can hang your heads up on that, knowing that this team
1st and 10 Burlington on the
improved
Stoneham
a bunch
20-yard
over the
line.
offseason.
Yes.
Yes, you're losing your quarterback, but
You have Brooks another year, which is huge. And a lot of these SEAL guys you keep for another year.
the future is bright for Burlington right now.
Gary, you're in the gun now with Dory to his right. Or is that Conti? That is Conti to his right. Gary are looking in the flat. Pass caught. That is Ryan Ellis. And they can't bring him down yet. He's down near the 5.
Pass complete to
And
number
dragged
7,
by
Ryan
the
Ellis.
back of his jersey out of
Tackled by number 11,
down in the middle of
Peter
the field.
Bocelli.
Yeah,
Peter
hurry up.
Bocelli on the tackle.
Oh yeah, if you make this
First
a
and
two-score
goal,
game,
Stoneham at
make this a two-score
Burlington
game
at the
halftime,
7-yard line.
Stuff will be better.
And they're trying to get as much of that clock down as they can. Because Stoneham can score on one play as well.
Yeah, we've seen that already. They're that double wing. Might have to take that for Madden next week.
Double wing. First and goal from the 7. Minute and a half to go. And the pistol, Garrier drops back. Man, Conti picks up the blitz and almost picked off. Garrier, oh my goodness, his worst read of the night. He threw it right
to him.
Right to
complete.
Dylan Brown, who would have had
Number 7, Logan
a
Tran.
red carpet for 6. And most likely probably put this game away early.
Yeah.
A gift for Burlington there. .114 to go, 2nd down goal. John Mello in the slot to Garrier's left.
Brooks on the outside. And
Flags in the play. This one's going to be on
Illegal
Burlington.
procedure against Burlington, 5-yard penalty.
There's the self-inflicted mistakes. They keep happening, Brady.
yeah. 1st and 15 for Burlington.
1st and 12. 2nd and 12. 2nd and goal.
The scoreboard needs to be updated.
Yeah. There we go.
There. What? No, it's 1st and 12 still.
Yeah, 1st and goal. From the 12. Yeah, Brady, you got to lock in, buddy.
I'm sorry. I'm tired. Driving was hard. I almost got killed.
Oh, there we go. 1:14 to go, 2nd and goal.
Shout out a red BMW.
Garrier
Snap.
looking left. It's a floater. He's got him. Touchdown, Matty Conti.
Pass is complete.
28-13. There's the two-way
Matty
star.
Conti for a Burlington touchdown.
1:06 to go. A little too much time, Brady, maybe.
Maybe a little too much time, but it could be the time. You get a quick stop for Burlington, and you could have the ball back with like 30 seconds left. Yes, you have no time.
You have all 3
All
timeouts.
3 timeouts. Did someone call a timeout?
You could get the ball back maybe 58 seconds
Maybe if you make this.
if you get 3 stops in a row.
You have to get this kick though.
DeBarros has missed 3 on the year. Snap down, kick up, and good.
Extra point is good by number 38, Arthur DeBarros.
28-14. They're not done yet, Brady.
Burlington
We're
14.
it's not over until the clock hits 0 in the 4th.
Matty Conti on a slip screen. He was wide open. He had all that space. It was just Garrier.
I thought it was overthrown.
Really great adjustment. Conti in a almost Debo Samuel type role, I want to say. Really good out of the backfield with his hands. He's played receiver the last 2 years for Burlington. And I love that they switched him to H-back. More of a thunder lightning duo with him and JT.
Burlington, you think?
A little chilly.
It's not too bad.
I wouldn't onside. I know what you're thinking. No, Brady.
Onside
We're not
kicks.
Wilmington. We are not Wilmington. We don't onside kick when it shouldn't even matter. Maybe if this was the 3rd quarter, I'd think about it. Just kick it deep. Put them as far back as you can. You can't have this Stoneham team start anywhere beyond the 35.
And returning for Stoneham is Pelini and
It's probably Tran and Kilty. 7 and 2 back there.
I'm okay. So I need glasses.
Yeah. Barros takes a bounce and goes out of bounds. That's the worst
Kick goes out of bounds.
possible outcome there as Brady Richer picks up the ball. Shout out Brady Richer. Did a couple basketball games with us last year, Brady.
I think that's going to be commentator too. It's going to be me and Brady for basketball.
There you go. Probably, yeah. That's what it seems like. Should be fun with you two.
It'll be 1st and 10 Stoneham.
First and 10
35-yard line.
from the 35 is where Stoneham will begin. Minute 6 to go here, second quarter. Right back at it.
If you're Burlington right now, I think you just want to stop them. You don't want to. You want.
Test. There we go. We're
There
back.
you go. If you're Burlington right now, I think you just focus right now on stopping. Yes, the score would be nice, like a pick 6 or something, but right now you just want to stop the score.
Timeout Burlington.
Timeout Burlington.
Burlington takes their first time out.
And what for? I couldn't tell you, Brady. You have a better guess than me.
It's probably just to tell you, hey, probably just go over the game plan of what to do. Like I said, you don't want to worry. A score would be nice right now, but I think if you're Burlington, you just want to focus on stopping them.
Getting a stop, going into half, 2 possessions.
Yeah.
Agreed.
If you're Burlington, that's what your dream is to be down 1 score at halftime.
Yes.
I think right now they would take being down 2 scores. Because that momentum would be better.
And then getting a stop to open up the quarter.
Yes. Because like I said, once Burlington's momentum starts, it's hard to stop it.
Exactly. And that showed last week against Melrose.
It did. What a game, by the way.
What a game last week. 22-22 at halftime, if I'm not mistaken.
Final score was what, 42-30 something?
We'll get that for you in the
Stoneham crowd is
second half.
shaking this whole bleachers. We're on the opposite side right now.
I can feel, yeah, they're about 100 feet away. Back at it is Powers. Outside toss. That's Tran. Tran trying to find the edge. Logan Tran down at the 40.
Number 7, Logan Tran.
And brought down by JT
by
at the
number 1,
40.
JT Doherty.
And Stoneham is not going to be taking
Gain of
timeouts
5,
right now.
2nd and 5.
They're going sort of hurry up here. 2nd down, 5. And Powers, it's a pass. Powers looking deep and almost picked off. Brooks and Mello had a shot at it. And then Sam Soretta unable to bring it in.
Burlington crowd's going to keep passing.
Huge incompletion, which stops the clock in their favor.
3rd and 5th for
3rd and
Passes
5.
incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5th, Brady. What are we doing here?
It's late. It's late. It's not late. I'm just
I
making.
think you need a Celsius or 2.
I could go for a
Wake up
drink right now.
3rd and 5 from the 40. Huge play here
You stop this. You
for
got
both sides.
You have 38 seconds and 2 timeouts to at least get in field goal range.
It's Powers. And it's a double reverse. Up the middle, Kilty. Sean Kilty, how about a 4-piece? 34-14.
Sean Kilty.
The double reverse. What a play.
That's a lot. Burlington now needs to score.
And a 30-second drill, so to speak.
Burlington.
What a game from Kilty.
Have a game. Burlington needs to score right now. It's going into half down by 3
3 scores.
Don't want to get the ball.
And they get the ball. They can put this away. And we knew Stoneham would come out guns a-blazing, but 5 scores, 5 possessions.
Extra point is good for number 1,
35-14.
Christian Polini. The score is Stoneham 35, Burlington 14.
35-14. Connolly Memorial Stadium in Woburn. Battle of undefeated, and one of these teams is walking out of here 6-1, and the other's walking out 7-0. We don't know yet, but right now it's looking like the Spartans in blue. Next week, the regular season finale against the Watertown Red Raiders. Devils take on Watertown at home. Senior night. Then, of course, after that, we'll get the playoff schedule. Burlington pretty set in stone to make the playoffs. It's just a question of home or away.
I think right now higher.
They're the 5th seed right now. They would face Somerset Berkeley at home. But if this result holds, they may go down a little bit to possibly an away game, which last year they handled an away game pretty well against Norwood and Tewksbury. They were 1 yard away from the Final Four, Brady.
Shit. 0-1. 2000 Tennessee Titans.
Pellini, and it's picked up by Richer down near the 50. And Brady Richer, the BCAT alumni.
Number 30, Brady Richer.
And
tackled by number 21.
There should be maybe 2 seconds on that clock. It ran a little bit too much.
First and 10 Burlington at the 49-yard line.
Is Burlington going to kneel, or are they going to go guns a-blazing?
They got 2 timeouts. It should be 2 timeouts. I don't know why that says 3.
Yeah, okay.
This scoreboard guy's got to wake up. With 20 seconds left. And looks like they're going to be out passing here.
Gotta go out. You have to score here.
6 would be nice. 3 would be all right. It's a design screen to Brooks. He's in the open fields. Brooks tripping a little bit, spinning, and down inside the 40, maybe a timeout.
Brooks, tackled by number 24,
exactly
Tony
what
Dean.
they do.
10 seconds left.
First and 10.
Tony Dean on the tackle. Burlington gets right back to the line.
Oh, they're not calling timeout.
Clock keeps moving. Garrier looking. Garrier stepping up. Sideline. Ellis inside the 30, and do we have a timeout?
Pass complete to number 7, Ryan Ellis, tackled by number 4, Pedro De Silveira.
I think we got timeout with like
Timeout Burlington.
Timeout Burlington. There may be a couple seconds back on the clock.
I saw the referee hold that 4.
4 seconds from the 27-yard line is what it seems like. But there is 1 on the clock, so I guess 1.
1 second might be all you need.
And if you're Stoneham, rush 4, put 7 on the goal line.
If Burlington scores here, that momentum would be nice for halftime. Definitely gonna.
It's all on Stonham's side right now, though, Brady.
Right now, you're gonna have it's gonna be a conversation in Burlington's locker room.
Last year, this game was closer at halftime. I don't remember the exact score, but 41-32 last year was the final back at Varsity Field.
2 seconds.
And they throw another second on there just for
Giggles.
And it looks like a Hail Mary look.
Hail Mary.
And maybe Conti back there to pass block. Stoneham looks like they're going to send 4. They will. Garrier dropping back. Garrier stepping up. Garrier escapes. Garrier off his back foot and intercepted. And brought down immediately.
Pass from number 10, Anthony Jerry.
Ben Bruno.
Intercepted by number 21, Ben Bruno.
And Brady be going to halftime.
That's the end of the first half.
Devs down
score.
21. Stoneham 35.
Burlington 14.
Burlington 14. Anthony Matos. Brady Kosses. We'll see in the second half. See where this game goes. Welcome back. Connolly Memorial Stadium, Woburn, Massachusetts. Anthony Matos and the great
Brady Kosses
here to take you through second half of action here. 35-14. It's a tale of 2 offenses, Brady, and our discussion
one's
with
David, one's Goliath.
Our discussion with the middle school coach Vadney. What's Vadney's first name? Do we know Towns? Coach Vadney of the middle school team.
Go ask him.
It's been all Stoneham, and they have not done anything special on either side of the ball. It's just the Burlington linebackers and the corners just being unable to make the key. Sam Fernandez has really been, I wouldn't say bad. He's made some really good plays. It's just on the counter plays where they're pulling the guards, that he's just jumping the hole, and then the plays on the other side.
Tatum has a double-double at halftime. That's what Burlington needs right now.
Yeah.
They need some Celtics mentality.
Here we go, right back at it. 35-14, Stoneham starts to start the second half. And Brady, what would you have said to this team in the locker room?
Get it together. Like,
Kick is
You're playing-
returned
you're
by number
playing
5, Dylan
You're
Brown.
not playing sloppy, but the small mistakes you've made throughout this game is it's just adding up
Tackled
and
by
just
number
costing
30,
you
Brady
what could
Richard.
be. This game right now could be a one-score game, but because of
Yes.
all the
First and
small
10
mistakes,
Stoneham.
we're down. Burlington is down 21.
So Stoneham, the
On the
rocket toss
24-yard line.
offense. You don't know where it's going to go. And Sean Powers, not really a Stoneham-esque quarterback either. We talked about that at halftime with Coach Vadney. Not a bigger set dude, not really a speedster, and it was actually Tran. Logan Tran last year was the Stoneham quarterback. Switches to running back, and it's just a dive up the middle to Powers. And Powers,
Ball carried by number 12.
physical
Sean
run, gain of
Powers.
9. For Sean
gain of
Powers to
9.
33.
Tackled by number 7, Ryan Ellis.
Ellis on the tackle, and you can only ask for
Second and
so
1.
much from these young guys and these corners. And subbing in and out this D-line, you got to keep this D-line as fresh as possible.
You do.
Because you got some dudes playing both sides of the ball, and basically the entire secondary for Burlington playing both sides of the ball. And all it takes is one stop. Obviously, this short of a distance, I would think Stoneham gets his first down.
You would think so. Burlington sideline, though, we're not losing hope. Student section ain't losing hope. Cheerleaders are dwindling.
And it's Kilty to the outside.
Ball carried by number 2, Sean Kilty.
He gets 4, first down.
First down.
And
Tackled by
back
number
at it, first and 10.
77, Jaden Navarre
Perkins
Alvarez.
Augustin on the tackle.
First and 10 Stoneham on the 37-yard.
20, 10, and 2. First and 10 from the 37. Sean Powers and company. It's a keeper. Powers straight up the gut. And forward
Ball
progress
carried by
stops
number
him at
12,
the
Sean
44.
Ran up 7.
And Burlington doing a good job
Tackled by
reading
number 21, Daniel
these
Hannafin.
motions,
Gain of
Brady, but
7.
they're just not
Second and
reading it
3.
early enough.
That's what's costing them.
All these pulling guards and the down blocks.
Gotta react fast.
At some point, something's gotta give. Because if we just look ahead to the end of the game, this is looking like 70 put on your head. And as the number 5 team in Division 4, 70 put on your head is not a good look.
No, it's not. But Stoneham, though, Division 2, number
6.
2 in Division 6.
Yes. And Coach Bob Almeida will not. And there's a fumble on the play.
Fumble
Who
recovered
picks it
by
up?
number 12, Sean Powers.
And there is a break, Brady.
That's the type of momentum
Tackled
Burlington
by
needs
number
right now.
77.
And Bob Almeida will not give you any breaks. He will keep his
Levi
ones out there
Alvarez.
until that final whistle blows. Because 50-0 is still in
34.
these guys' heads. 41-32 last year, still in their heads. And my sophomore year, that was a really high-scoring game too. I forgot the score of that one. I think it was 62-33, I want to say.
Damn. That's
Stoneham, this team puts up tons of points.
And number 1 offense. Scoring more than the Patriots.
And they were the 15 seed last year. And they made it all the way to the semis in the MIA playoffs. Another fumble on the play. Who's on it?
Must be Burlington.
And
Fumble
it's
on the
fourth
play.
down. Powers gets back on it.
This will be the first drive Stoneham has
And
not
pending a non-punt. This is a huge stop here, and it will be a punt.
punt.
Fourth and 6.
So there we
is
go,
what
Brady. That's
Burlington
one.
needs. This is what they need. That you stop Stoneham for the first time in this game, you start your momentum, you score quickly on this drive, and you get the momentum back.
And we did notice, we were talking about it at halftime, Brady.
27, Christian
Brooks.
Jules.
Stoneham not kicking it to Brooks, and now I think they kind of have to. Who else are going to kick it to back there unless you kick it out of bounds?
Or in
It's
the
Brooks.
end zone. It's gotta be Brooks.
The end zone would be about a 70-yard punt, Brady. If I see a 70-yard punt in high school, Brady,
Snaps.
and a really high,
That's
shallow
not
punt,
good.
and poisons the call. This one's going to take a Stoneham bounce, or a Burlington bounce, at the
Punted down by number
44.
27, Christian Jules.
That is a
44-yard line. First
Brady, I
and 10.
kid you not, that's a 12-yard punt.
So about that 7-yard punt.
Oh, who's going to reach the end zone? It's a 12-yard punt, Brady. Oh, my. First punt of the game for either side.
Wow. That's
Burlington's just gone for it. Burlington's just gone for it. They've gotten deep into Stoneham territory. They just can't.
They can't capitalize.
Finish off a drive. And it'll be interesting to see how they open up this drive. It's a stretch to the outside. It's JT down near the 50.
Carried by number 1,
About a gain
JT
of
Doherty.
6.
Tackled by number 5,
They
Dylan
might give
Brown.
him 7. They're going to give him 7 on that.
My God.
2nd and 3. Brady, I think you got to put your
Gain of
glasses
7.
on.
2nd and 3.
You said I would, but then I
Bill's
have to
got some glasses you can wear.
Yeah, but see, like if I do, then I have to do all the DMV, the RMV stuff again. Not doing that. Spent 3 hours there waiting just to take the test online at 10 o'clock at night.
2nd and 3, halfway through third quarter. Garrier back in the shotgun. Motions Brooks. It's a jet touch pass. Brooks trying to find a seam. Ryan Brooks left sideline. And he's got the first down a little bit more near the 40-yard line.
And he's out.
And a fresh set of downs. This team's not dead yet.
Not dead. You cannot stop the devil so easily.
1st and 10, Burlington at the Stoneham 41-yard line.
And they look like they're back in that quad hurry up. Empty look. Garrier.
Snap.
He's looking. Back shoulder ball. Brooks. Does he have the separation? Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
And Sean
Intended for
Kilty
number 26, Ryan
on the
right there.
coverage, and he
by number 2,
is.
Sean Kilty.
They were looking for PI
2nd
right
and 10.
there.
And Sean Kilty, Stoneham's X factor. 4 touchdowns today. Fastest kid on the team. He's really the only one on this Stoneham defense that can really keep up with Brooks.
That's got to be what? Like 80 fantasy points?
What? I'd say 40 something. It's like Kamara on Christmas. That one game, he had like 50 something.
Or 7 touchdowns?
Kamara had 5 on Christmas.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Anywho,
2nd and 10, 41-yard line. For the Devil offense. Back in the pistol with Doherty. Sam Fernandez, right side tight ends. Brooks on an island. Garrier rolling out right. Garrier taking off. Flag down on the play. Garrier putting his head down. Spinning away inside the 35 to the 33. And we got a hold on Burlington. And let's back it up. Another self-inflicted penalty.
So about those mistakes.
We thought they were over, and they come right back like an ex-girlfriend, Brady. Can't get enough of them, Brady. Self-inflicted penalties. 2nd and 15.
10-yard penalty. It'll be 2nd and 20.
20. Pardon.
So maybe you need the glasses, Matos.
Second. Well, I thought it was 5 for a hold. It's 10. Back at the 49. So we're back in Burlington territory. Maybe just a handoff here. See where that takes you. Brooks is being guarded by the fastest guy on Stoneham, so I presume we don't look towards him.
Probably look towards Sheehan. Who's that? Mello and Sheehan or Ellis over there?
Ellis and Mello over there, yeah. Stretch play, Doherty.
Stuffed.
And stuffed.
Carried by number 1, JT Doherty. Tackled by number 21,
First one there, Ben Bruno.
3rd and 19 for Burlington.
Loss of 1.
Or not.
3rd and 21. What would you do here?
You gotta throw it. Obviously you gotta throw it deep. You need to get 21 yards.
Exactly.
But the real question is who you go to.
You don't
you go to
necessarily have to throw it deep here. You can take the chunk 10, 15 here. You don't necessarily have to throw it right at the marker. But you're looking towards your playmaker, Brooks, or that's Daniel Hannafin. No Garvey today, which is huge. He came up huge last game. 2 touchdowns.
Snap.
Garrier drops. Garrier stepping up, throwing a rifle across the field. Daniel Hannafin dropped it.
Intended for number 21.
And the lights were too bright for Daniel Hannafin.
Coverage by number 5, Dylan Brown. It'll be 4th and 20.
That's only his 6th offensive snap of the year.
And
the punt team is on for Brooks and company. You needed that one, Brady.
Hello, Frisco.
Back to punt is number 26, Ryan Brooks.
And the one stop they get stopped.
As Brooks is back to punt. Could we see a fake here?
No, absolutely not. High snap. And there's the deep one from Brooks. He uncorks one. And it's a Brooks bounce. Oh, man.
That would have been huge for Burlington. A punt on the one.
It looks
52-yard
good.
punt by Ryan Brooks.
52
First and 10 Stoneham on the 20-yard line.
So Stoneham takes over back at the 20.
It's not over. Burlington showed them that they can stop.
I didn't hear no bell, Brady. This game's not over. First and 10 Stoneham, 5:42 to go.
Need a miracle.
I wouldn't say miracle. They got to stop. You know how to stop this team now. You just use that last drive to take some mental notes.
Stoneham's coach is just under.
It's the double jet. And Powers.
Ball carried by number 7, Logan Tran. Tackled by number 7, Ryan Ellis.
For a gain of 6.
Gain of 7.
7.
Second and 3.
Be second down and 3.
Guys, last time though, Stoneham with 2 fumbles.
And both recovered. And they were would have been pretty good field position for the Devils if they hopped on it.
You're most likely scoring.
The rocket toss out to Kilty. And tackle made by Fernandez.
7,
The first.
Tackled by number 88,
Tran.
James Mutabi.
It was not Mutabi. He's not even
First
on the
and
field.
10 Stoneham on the 37-yard line.
That was Fernandez. Back at it, first and 10, 37-yard line. The dive. Powers still pushing his way forward.
Carried by number 12, Sean Powers.
And he gets to the 43.
Tackled by number 77, Jaden Nivar Alvarez.
Perkins Augustin on the tackle.
Gain of 6, second and 4.
These rosters aren't updated, Brady. That's why. Yeah. Lots of number changes. They keep calling Drew O'Diven because they switch numbers, yeah. And they look nothing alike either. Second and 4, under 4 minutes to go.
Need to stop here.
Really big stop.
If you're Burlington, you just want to make this game close more than anything.
It's the dive play up the middle.
Ball
And they
carried
got
by
it.
number 21, Ben Bruno.
Ben Bruno on the dive. They needed 4 and they get 5. Chains and clock keep moving.
Tackled by number 77,
The clock should keep moving. There we go.
Jaden Nivar Alvarez, and number 56, Daniel Gamelli.
Another tackle for Perkins Augustin.
First down Stoneham at the 48-yard line.
First and 10 Spartans. Powers will keep it and breaking tackles. Excuse
Ball
me, that's not
carried by
Powers.
number 2, Sean Kilty.
That's Kilty again.
Tackled by number 7, Ryan Ellis.
Ellis, another tackle.
Gain of 6.
They'll give him 6.
Second and 4.
Second and 4
Under 3
coming up.
minutes to go.
What?
Under 3.
Oh, under 3, yes. I don't see a star in the sky, Brady. It's pretty clear tonight.
Nice little chill.
We got soccer going on the other side. Pretty sweet.
Lionel Messi.
It's the rocket toss. This is Kilty. He finds the edge near the
Ball
40.
carried by number 2, Sean Kilty.
Just
And
nuts.
these
First
rocket
of the
tosses
first down.
continue to work.
Tackled by number 21, Daniel Hannafin.
And Hannafin on the
First
tackle.
and 10 Stoneham at the Burlington 38-yard line.
And the clock will continue to move. And it seems like Kevin McDonough and Pat McGee have just given up with their blitz calls and their defensive schemes. It's been the same stuff.
They just can't stop.
It's a really, really tough offense to stop. And this is what all the higher teams do in high school football. Just a double wing, rocket toss, fullback dive, the double reverse. As Kilty will get inside the 35.
By number 2, Sean Kilty.
He will get
Tackle
about
by number
6.
11, John Mello.
And Mello on another tackle. A lot of defensive backs
Gain
getting
of
tackles
5.
today.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Because they're basically your last line of defense in this sort of offense. Pardon, they'll give them 4 on that run. And it's all quiet here. Basically.
Indeed it is.
And the other toss to the outside.
And
That is Dylan Brown. Still on his feet, Dylan Brown down
Carried
to
by
the
number
20.
5, Dylan Brown.
Really hard run, gain of 18.
Tackle by number 59, Mark Seltzer.
And Seltzer brings him down.
1st and 10 Stoneham at the Burlington 20-yard line.
And they have perfected the double wing to a T.
They have.
There is no stopping this double wing. At least we can anyway. They don't even have to play us technically because we're D4.
They choose
And we're
to
on
play higher.
we're on the other side.
They
the
choose
Middlesex
to play
League.
the higher opponents to show that they can keep up.
Ball carried by number 12, Sean
And
Powers.
Powers keeps it that time.
That will probably bring
Gain
us
3.
to the end of the third.
And they have to walk all the way to the other side of the field, Brady.
Might as well
So,
score.
no action in the third quarter. Just a bunch of running.
There's 3 total drives.
You would think we're at a track meet, Brady.
Tackled by number 20.
35-14 after 3. Conley Memorial Stadium, Woburn, Mass.
It's the end of the third quarter.
Spartans
The
35.
score, Stoneham 35. Burlington
Devils 14. Final quarter of action. As Stoneham looks to solidify their 7th straight. Back at it in a flash. Fourth quarter, Anthony Matos, Brady Kosses. We're wrapping this one up from Conley Memorial Stadium. Final quarter play here, Brady. And what's the Kosses notes of the day?
Double wing. It's double wing.
Really good analysis there, Brady. Yeah, that's been the story today. As this one is
Ball
just
carried by
up
number
the
7,
middle.
Logan Tran.
That's Tran. And looks
Tackled
like
by number
maybe
52, Tyler Vadney.
3rd and 3. Gain of 4. Vadney on the tackle.
3rd and 3.
Very quick moving third quarter. Wish that was the case the whole game, Brady, but
Yeah, that would.
obviously points have to be scored for there to be a winner. So it looks like Burlington's moving to 6-1 on the year,
Still not bad.
which is way better than expected. As another run up the middle for the Spartans. Looks like we may have
Sean Kilty.
4th and inches. And that's what it looks like. We'll have 4th and 1.
Tackle just short of the first down. It'll be 4th and 1.
4th and
the
1
11-yard
from the 11. And the cheer team not doing anything, Brady.
What is there to do?
Could at least keep the hopes up. Squad, you know. You're supposed to cheer, it's not the stand team. Yeah.
I mean, there's no. Look, this is not the Burlington team that
They've been used to.
we've been
last
seeing
6
this
games.
we've seen this whole year. This whole year we've just been a blazing offense. But this time, this is old Burlington. What we're watching.
This is old Burlington. The double touch pass, and there's a touchdown.
Ball carried by number
Sean Kilty,
Good for a Stoneham
1 for
touchdown.
each finger. How about 5 for number 2?
Should Burlington just run the clock out?
Game's technically not over yet, Brady. 41-14, 10:24 to go. And Kilty can have 1 for each finger. Like Tom Brady. Extra point up and good.
It's good by Christian Pellini. The score is Stoneham 42, Burlington 14.
Well, Brady.
Well,
Burlington's got a good team. He just made some mistakes. He ran into a flipping bus. Oh, yeah, news tomorrow, right? Yeah, news 3:30.
And we will have a running clock, Brady. We have reached that point. 28 or more in the fourth quarter. It's a running, oh, or it was a running clock anyway. I think so.
I think it's 35 or more.
It might be 35. As we've got the cowbells, the Burlington parent section anyways, still believing, as they should. Student section, you could probably hear a pin drop over there, Brady. And soccer time comes to an end over there as they shut the light off.
This
5-2, 2-2-1-2 return. Probably not going to kick it to Brooks. And this kick will be botched and picked up by Brooks. He will try and do something. And he goes down inside the 10 and just by shooting themselves in the foot
Tackle
all
on the
game,
play
Brady.
by number 22, John Preston. First and 10, Burlington.
10:08 to go.
10-yard line.
It'll be first and 10 from the 10. And last year's squad, Brady, was definitely better fit to beat a Stoneham team.
the student section has
Decimated to 2 rows. As we have a outside run. Ball came out towards the end.
Pass complete to number 11, John Mello.
John
Tackled
Mello.
by number 9, Wyatt Romanowski.
Romanowski brings him down. That's
Good
gain
for a
of,
first down. Burlington at the 20-yard line.
they'll give him 10. Clock continues to roll here. Garrier back in the pistol. Trying to limit the damage done here.
at this point. The more scores, the less you drop.
Screen pass to Brooks.
and
He puts his head down for about 5.
Pass complete to
let's
number
not do that.
26,
Brooks, 'cause
Ryan
if you're,
Brooks.
if you're down for the playoffs, that is not good.
Now the score differential does
Tackled by
cap
number 21, Ben Bruno.
at 16, so at worst it's minus 16, but that's going to bring them down a lot.
I think you did.
Flags on the play.
Penalty
It's a
on the play.
false
Illegal
start on
procedure
I
Burlington.
against
think after
Burlington.
this, I think Burlington. I think they dropped down a good, maybe dropped down a good sort like 4 or 5 places.
I think they dropped down to
5-yard penalty.
11, 12. They most likely after this one will have an away playoff game, even with a 7-1 record. They just haven't played anyone of note besides Stoneham to this point.
I mean, you got Woburn in Division 3.
Woburn Division 3,
Division
but
three,
they're like the scraps of Division 3. You know, they're a fringe playoff team, Woburn. And then you got Melrose, who's pretty solid in D4, but they're below us. They're 16 now that we knocked them down.
Still
And we only
down.
beat them by 7. Stoneham's our best competition all year, and that's what it seems like every year. Just because of this double wing. You can't stop this double wing. Another screen to Mello, and he just puts his head down.
Stop.
Pass complete to
For a few
number 11,
yards.
John Mello. Tackled by number 11, Peter
We'll
Bocelli.
give him 1. Peter Bocelli on the
This
tackle.
could be a new rivalry for us.
Woburn's always the one, Brady. Win Street, right down the street.
Battle.
Well,
3rd and 7 from
yeah,
the
Win Street.
23-yard line.
Basically Win Street. 8:05 to go. Fourth quarter. Third and 7 off to
Keep the head up.
back home varsity field, Watertown, senior night. And what could potentially be the final home game of the year for Burlington. Over the middle, pass caught. Hannafin hung on this time.
Pass complete to number 21.
Down to the 43-yard
Daniel
line.
Hannafin. Tackled by number 2, Sean Kilty.
Gain of 20, Kilty on the tackle.
1st and 10, Burlington at the 44-yard line.
As they go, hurry up. Garrier stepping up. Garrier launching downfield. He's got a man, incomplete, flag down. And there's PI on that one.
Penalty on the play.
And he was trying to look for Brooks. And this one's going to go up 15 to the 39-yard line.
Burlington, pass interference against Stoneham. Those penalties offset.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Talk about shooting yourself in the foot if this couldn't get any worse.
Burlington just getting eaten alive right now.
Could have gone 15 yards forward. Instead, stay in the same spot. This is unbelievable right now.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, you want to make sure Bill doesn't do that.
1st and 10.
This is how we're going to.
Back to 1st and 10, a little over halfway done. Final quarter here.
Sadness.
A lot to note, Brady,
A lot to
for the playoffs.
Stoneham's playing like way higher than Division 6. They're playing like a Division 3 team right now.
It's all about school size, Brady,
I know it is.
when it comes to football anyway.
I know it is.
All the other sports, I believe it's just skill and where you be. And John Mello, that one slipped right out of his
Pass
hands.
is incomplete.
Sums up how Burlington's
Intended for number 21, David Hannafin.
And
Broken
Ben
up by number
Bruno.
21, Ben Bruno. 2nd and 10.
Down to 2nd down 10. This scoreboard guy's going to walk in, Brady.
Yeah, I mean,
We gotta-
I think he just wants to go home at this point.
Yeah. I should have wore pants. That's
cold?
my problem. Well, I'm a little cold. My legs are cold. Everything else is fine. I was in a rush to get to class, you know.
College life.
Yep. 4 8 o'clocks. Yeah.
Dang.
Garrier on 2nd down. It's a rollout to his right on the run. Pass caught Brooks, shoved out of bounds.
Pass complete to number
At the 41.
26, Ryan Brooks. Knocked out of bounds
They'll
by
give him
number
the first
7,
down.
Logan Tran.
And the student section for Burlington is sitting.
1st and 10, Burlington at the Stoneham 41-yard line.
I guess it's gossip hour, is what I'm seeing.
Yep.
What are you doing tomorrow after school? No football game. What do you want to do? We're going to party? Because it's Halloween. It's Halloween. There's parties.
Halloween parade.
Halloween parties. Is that on Halloween or is that this weekend?
Sunday.
Sunday. Over on Wynn Street or it's Cambridge Street, right?
No.
It's in Woburn, right?
Nah, yeah, Woburn.
Garrier drops back. And under pressure, sheds one. Rolling left, and he will avoid a hit and tumble forward
Carried by number 10,
to the
Anthony Garrier.
37-yard line. They'll
Number
give him
2, Sean
4. Kilty again. He's
Gain
been
of
everywhere
4.
tonight.
2nd and 6.
Uh,
6:30 to go. 2nd and 6 after the Garrier scramble drill. Stoneham in a nickel defense. Garrier in the flat, trying to find Conti. He's got it. First down, a little bit more.
Pass complete to number
Out of bounds
4.
inside the
Matty
30.
Conti.
Driving a little-
Knocked out of bounds by number 67.
Down to the 28-yard
Cooper
line. Gain of 9.
First down, Burlington.
little late drive.
28-yard line.
And possibly too little too late, Brady.
Yeah. Stoneham is kneeling now, and I don't think we have an injury.
No, that's the way. That's how you get in the stance, 3-point stance. Start with a knee. He's about to get into his 3. Yep, there he is. 1st and 10. Garrier dropping. Garrier stepping up, pressure in his face. Sheds one, fires across the middle, incomplete into double coverage.
Pass is incomplete.
Trying to find
Intended for
Ellis.
Number 7, Ryan Ellis. Coverage by number 2, Sean Kilty, and number 7, Logan Tran.
Garrier's done a great
2nd and
job
10.
to shed pressure today, Brady, but the thing's been just not finding anybody. Stoneham's done a really, really good job with the coverage today.
Stoneham is out for blood.
Well, they as well have 50-0 in their heads from 2 years ago. as well as 41-32 this past season back at Varsity Field. Garrier waits, back of the pistol. They motion Brooks to the left. Garrier takes it. Garrier looking, fires, finds Brooks off his hands. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. Intended for number 26, Ryan Brooks. Broken up by number 2, Sean Kilty.
And Kilty again, who's been everywhere. 3rd and 10 at the 28. And a little something after the play from Brooks. He had it. It's just Stoneham's just like a magnet to Brooks.
This is the most Brooks has ever been challenged by a team this year.
And it's just out-coached. It's a coaching masterclass from Stoneham on the other side. Really.
Gerard Mayo, take notes.
Coach Bailey, and obviously a couple years ago he was on the Stoneham coaching staff on the defensive side of the ball. Garrier, 3rd and 10, dropping. Garrier looking, firing a rifle pass, caught. It's Ellis inside the 10, down the sideline. Touchdown, Ryan Ellis. 42-20. And the 3rd different receiver to score touchdown today, Ryan Ellis. 5:53 to go in the 4th. And DeBarros on to make it 3 for 3.
Is it too late,
I think this is where you pull out the onside kick, Brady.
You got it. You have to. You get the onside kick. You can put yourself back in this game. If Arthur makes this.
Snap down, DeBarros up and right down Cambridge Street.
Extra point is good by number 38, Arthur
42-21.
DeBarros. The score, Stoneham 42, Burlington 21.
Outcoached is the theme.
It really
I think,
is.
Brady, this is just an excellent job from Stoneham. And this double wing is almost like a mind game. And it's the composure from the secondary and linebacking core, figuring out where the ball is and who's got it, because there's so many pitches that can happen. It's reads from the quarterback. Just excellent job. This Stoneham team is going to go really, really far.
They really are.
And with a big win here against a top team in D4, they might even sneak up to that number 1 seed.
You think so?
They were the 1 seed last week, and then Hudson took them over. And I think Stoneham's going to go right back at it.
No.
And it looks like Powers is on the hands team. Or at least this might be the Stoneham hands team. Yeah, he's right there. He's the number 3 guy, right at the 50.
Burlington not going to onside kick here.
Makes sense. You don't want to give Stoneham this short of fields.
But can you afford it? Because Stoneham's just going to run the clock out now.
So they might. It's 6-4. It's an uneven set. Onside might go to that right side. DeBarros. It's sort of an onside kick. It is fumbled, and I think Stoneham got on that. That's Powers. Powers recovers it.
Needed that for Burlington.
Kick is recovered by number 20, Jared D'Amaral.
No.
D'Amaral on the recovery, and Stoneham's got it.
First and 10 Stoneham
41.
on the
Think that wraps it up,
41-yard
Matos?
line.
5:50 to go, Brady. Anything can happen.
Anything is possible. Quote Kevin Garnett, not Jason
Okay,
Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
Not Jason Tatum.
No, I'm
You
calling
won.
you Jason Tatum. Because you stole it from Jason Tatum, who stole it from Kevin Garnett.
I was at that game, right?
I know you were. You rub it in. That's right, every Celtics game. .549, 41-yard line. Stoneham put in the bow on a win.
Dominant win.
It's Powers. And there's Tran.
Well, game
Ball
Down at
carried by number
45.
7, Logan Tran. Tackled by
4.
number 4, Matty Conti.
Matty Conti on the tackle.
Gain of 4, it's 2nd and 6.
7 o'clock start tonight. It's almost always a 7 o'clock start against Stoneham for some reason.
both teams had to travel a bit.
Yeah. And I see a lot of red lights getting out of here, so
I do too. Traffic's gonna be
trying to beat the
fun.
traffic. It's gonna be really fun, Brady. But me and Rob got some cleaning to do. Hopefully we'll have no traffic when we get out of here. 2nd and 6, 5:05 to go on the clock.
Section is dismantled.
And it's a keeper for Tran. Tran still on his feet. And Logan
Ball
Tran
carried by
down
number
near the
7,
40.
No, yards after carry.
It's all yards at the contacts. They're always looking for that
Stoneham
cutback.
first down at the
One
Burlington
cutback is all
40-yard
it takes for Stoneham to link off a huge run. Ball's at the 40. So Stoneham not taking their foot off the gas here. They don't care if they score.
They don't. This is gonna give Burlington a reality check.
It's what they needed. They needed to get back to reality. 6-0 is only so good until you get a game like this. Sean Powers, 1st and 10. QB keep, straight up the gut. And he gets pushed all the
Ball carried
way
by number 12, Sean Powers.
to the 34. They're going to give Markham. Gain of 6 inside 4 minutes.
Gain of 7. It's 2nd and 3.
They give him 7. Well, Brady, we keep saying it. Next week, Watertown, senior night
Senior night.
at Varsity Field. Make sure to pop out to that. If you can't, then me and Mike will be on the call. Brady will be in the band. At least I think.
Hopefully, if I don't get
He'll be
COVID
on
again.
he'll be on the saxophone during the halftime show and the anthem. And the ball is out. And Powers
Fumble recovered by
Takes
number
it
12, Sean Powers.
and goes for a little more than a loss. Give him 2 yards.
Just get to the track, walk around the track, and then there's a gate over there.
Gain of 1. It's 3rd and 2.
They'll give him 3rd and 2. Inside 3 to go now.
There's a walkway, right? I can go around the track.
And Watertown should be not every game's easy, Brady, but
Should
be
be
a tune-up before the playoffs.
yeah, that's what Burlington needs next week. Next week they need a win.
And they should go down not a significant amount. I'd say
No, with that score, if
there'll
they
be
don't score
no less than 10
here,
on the power rankings as Powers keeps this one.
if Stoneham
Ball
doesn't
First
carried by
down.
number 12,
Stone-
Sean
Well,
Powers.
it's capped
for
at
Stoneham
4.
first
It's
down.
capped at 16. So score or not, it's still 16.
Tackled by number 30, Brady Richer.
And Brady Richer on the tackle there. BCAT alumni.
1st and goal at the 20. 1st and 10 at the
Fifth
28.
tackle. I think he lived up to our bet before the game.
we had a bet.
I said 5 tackles. That's what I wanted out of him.
Oh,
I think that's his 5th, right? We've said his name 5 times.
bro, I wasn't here for
He
the
said
first
some.
quarter and a
Oh,
half.
sorry. I've said his name 5 times. You have to look back at the footage.
I was driving my car.
Not your car.
Well,
Their car.
it's actually the same type of car.
Their car. Well, it's not yours. You don't own it.
I thought I'd steal it.
1:40 to go. Possibly 2-3 more plays for Stoneham.
Nah, they're kneeling it.
They're gonna need it. Brady, always a pleasure.
Takes a knee.
Yep.
If we got an away playoff game, I hope to see you back right next to me.
I'm sure I could work something out for that. Playoffs
Easily.
start when band ends, so.
There you go. There you go. Stoneham moves to 7-0 and potentially into the number 1 seed in Division 6. Burlington falls to 6-1, and we don't know where they're going to end up because today's Thursday, not Friday. A lot to answer next week in Week 8. And one more knee should do it here.
What's up, my money? That just fell.
Was it?
It might be.
You're gonna have to go looking, Brady. And this Stoneham crowd on their senior night, they win by 21 against the Red Devils. Powers. The
Sean
finishing
Powers
kneel that will
takes
do
the
it.
lead. That'll end the game with the score.
Anthony
Stoneham
Matos,
42,
Brady
Burlington
Kosses signing
21.
off. Kylie Memorial Stadium, your final. Stoneham Spartans 42, Burlington Red Devils 21. Robert Paris directing, Bill Hayes on camera. Till next week, live broadcast on BCAT Facebook. Senior night against Watertown. We'll have the coverage of senior night, as well as the Burlington High School Marching Red Devils halftime show.
And our seniors.
And seniors. So long for me, Anthony Matos. Toodles. Till next week.